All right, NBA trade talk, NBA news. Let's jump into it. There's a couple players within the past couple of days that have been highlighted in the NBA trade rumor market when it comes to the NBA as of right now. And starting off is going to be the Lonzo Ball trade rumors, and with the Pelicans open to discussing deals for Redick and so on and so forth. So number one, the New Orleans Pelicans have received trade interest in veteran guards of Lonzo Ball and then veteran Redick. They report the Pelicans have shown openness to discussing trades around both interested teams, and this isn't intimate. So when it comes down to this, Ball and the Pelicans, they were unable to reach an agreement on a new contract before the deadline to do so in December. So basically, as of right now, Lonzo Ball is in a particular situation with the Pelicans. Some fans are kind of 50-50. They want to keep Lonzo Ball, kind of keep him in the young core of Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and develop them. But some people have seen Lonzo Ball has been inconsistent, doesn't have a jumper, and he's not really getting anywhere to that impact we've seen. And some fans have even thrown around the quote-unquote bust title at him. I'm never going to throw that label at Lonzo Ball. I see the potential for him. I believe the Pelicans should keep him on. But when it comes to Lonzo Ball this season, he's due to be a restricted free agent in the offseason, while Redick will be an unrestricted free agent. So pretty much, when it comes to Lonzo Ball and the crew, he's struggling to open around this season, though. He is averaging 12 points a game, around 5 assists and 4 rebounds, and he's shooting around 40% from the field and 30% from deep. Lonzo Ball, as of right now, he's in a weird situation when it comes to the Pelicans. Again, I think they need to stay and keep him on. There have been trade rumors with the Golden State Warriors of a potential swap of Lonzo Ball for Kelly Oubre Jr. Now, if you're the Warriors, this is an ideal fit to have Lonzo Ball on your team. He is young, he can develop his jumper, he can run an offense with Steph Curry, and Steph Curry can play a little more off the ball. With Kelly Oubre Jr. on the Golden State Warriors, when it pretty much comes down to his stats, he averaging is around 11.6 points a game, around 35% from shooting from the field, and 5 rebounds. But basically, last season when he was on the Suns, he gave you around 19 a game and 6 rebounds, and he was giving you around 35 minutes a game. So basically, Kelly Oubre has taken a drop off. He does not fit so far in the Golden State Warriors system, and Golden State understands this. They only brought him in because Klay Thompson had that freak injury, and he's out for the whole season. So the Warriors are looking to swap Kelly Oubre Jr. for Lonzo Ball. If you're the Warriors, you easily make that trade go down with, and you take that in. If you are the New Orleans Pelicans, I would not take it. I would pretty much keep my eggs in the basket for Lonzo's growth and potential. But if they do let go of Lonzo Ball and bring in Kelly Oubre Jr., they're probably going to have to run Eric Bledsoe as their starting point guard now, and then they'll run Kelly Oubre at the 2 and then go on from there. But these are trade rumors. Let me know what you guys think about that, on that potential trade or that little swap when it comes down to it. There is other NBA news about Derrick Rose trade rumors. 2 franchises are interested in the Pistons point guard. So basically, you do have the New York Knicks and the LA Clippers. Derrick Rose played 1 season with the New York Knicks whenever he was with Melo, Porzingis, Joakim Noah, and Courtney Lee within that starting 5. That experiment did not work out whatsoever, but Derrick Rose resurrected pretty much his career when he joined the Minnesota Timberwolves and a couple games with the Detroit Pistons. So right now, within the first 12 games of the season, D Rose is 32 years of age. He's giving you 15 points a night and around 4.5 assists. And he's pretty much giving you around 24 minutes a game coming off the bench. And when it comes to the Knicks and the Clippers, I'm liking more of the Clippers fit when it comes to D Rose. He's only giving you his salary is around 7 to 8 mil within this season. He will become an unrestricted free agent after this season. So the LA Clippers could really use Derrick Rose coming off the bench, let alone maybe they want to start him off in the game. Who knows about it, but D Rose will be an ideal playmaker that LA Clippers are really lacking for a floor general, and let alone a player who can get off his own shot and create an offense. Derrick Rose would be an explosive player, either off the bench or starting within that starting lineup unit. The Knicks right now, they're around an 8-10 record. They do have Elfrid Payton as their starting point guard and RJ Barrett at the 2. Austin Rivers came off an enormous game last game, and he's coming off the bench for them. So basically, as of right now, if they're going to flip with the New York Knicks and the Detroit Pistons, looks like either Austin Rivers, Elfrid Payton will be part of that trade package, The Knicks have a bunch of young cats they can give away. But ideally, I would like more of the fit of the LA Clippers. D Rose needs to play for a contender. And if he's coming off the bench, it doesn't really make sense if you're playing for teams that are not going to make the playoffs. So I'm really liking that the Clippers push all forward for Derrick Rose when it comes down to that. Overall, those are the 4 players that are in the trade market as of right now. We'll jump in a little more with these trade news and give our takes on that.